Hi there, lovely to connect with you again. And our focus for today is going to be on executive functioning skills. Now, at Family Pathway, every aspect of our work is very much underpinned through executive functioning skills, whether we're working with a school, whether we're working with services, whether we're working with businesses, and of course, whether we're working with our parent community or children, young people and adults in our coaching services. All our work is underpinned by executive functioning skills. So very often I get asked, what are executive functioning skills? Well, executive functioning skills are the mental skills that we need in order to enable us to manage the daily demands of our lives. So these are the kind of skills that help us on a day-by-day to enable us to complete tasks, to be able to keep us safe, and to be able to actually complete the activities that we need to complete. So these skills look like, for example, being able to pay attention, being able to be organized, being able to prioritize what's important, being able to meet deadlines, so keeping tight plans in order to manage meeting those deadlines. So timekeeping is really important. Being able to problem solve and have flexibility in one's mind and one's thought, as well, of course, around our self-control in terms of our emotional control and our ability to self-regulate. These are the kind of skills that are executive functioning skills. And the thing is that we're not born, none of us are born with these skills. These are skills that we develop over time. So, and that's really important that we recognize that these are skills that we can all be taught, that we can all develop, and we develop these through our environment from the day that we're born, whether it's through the home, definitely through the home, and through school, through our community, our extended family. We develop these skills, and we continue to develop these skills as we go into adulthood and continue in the place of work. Now, here's the hard fact that's really interesting, is that these skills, we mature into these skills at some point between the ages of 24 and 30. You heard me correct. And this is evidenced by science. So Professor Sarah Blackmore is really, she's done some fantastic pieces of work around executive functioning and the teenage brain. So if you're interested in exploring that further, that's definitely a useful source. So this is, of course, if you are neurotypical. So if you're neurodivergent, then it's likely to take longer, something between 3 and 5 years, if not longer. So let's step back and really consider that actually executive functioning skills guides everything that we do, every decision that we make, every planning and organization and prioritizing and being able to manage the demands of our day-by-day living experience. They impact on our ability to be able to access. So if you've got a young person, a child, and a functional adult who has got poor executive functioning skills, I have no doubt that actually this is one of the key reasons that individuals really struggle in a multitude of ways in terms of being able to manage their school experiences, their work experiences, their home life as well. And that's why it is so important that all of us understand executive functioning skills, whether you are a parent, whether you are a teacher, whether you are an employer. If you're interested in humans, then understanding executive functioning skills is really important, because without these, without developing them appropriately, they interfere with every aspect of our lives, whether it's being able to manage our independence, whether it's being able to manage our ability to thrive within our environments. So it's really key that we invest time in understanding executive functioning skills. From a school's perspective, it just means that children present behaviors that can look quite difficult and get misinterpreted. So that could be down to lack of these kind of skills, being able to be organized, being able to remember, because their working memory is part of executive functioning skills. Being able to process information at the speed that the teacher is trying to drive the lesson. Equally, within the world of work, adults who experience heightened levels of anxiety, it could be down to the fact that actually they are really struggling with organization or their sensory environment and the demands of the sensory environment. It could be, again, their working memory. And so how we understand executive functioning skills and the kind of support that is essential that we put in place in order to enable individuals to thrive is really important. I hope you found that useful. So upcoming videos will be on executive functioning skills for parents, executive functioning skills for schools, and of course, executive functioning skills within the workplace. Take care.